How's it going, YouTube? It's Golly, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my strategies for getting to high rounds on the new Call of Duty Black Ops 2 zombie map, Mob of the Dead, on Alcatraz Island. So, this gameplay is actually me and my 3 friends making it to wave 38, but we would have made it further, but we left 2 walkers, and for some reason while we were on the gondola trying to get more perks and stuff at the end of this round, the zombie died, and we were just all shit out of luck, so we just booked it to the plane, and we all died on the San Francisco bridge. So it was pretty depressing, but hopefully you won't make the same mistake and you can get to like wave 69, whatever you desire. But for this strategy to work, the door that I'm right near right now where I'm placing these claymores at has to be closed, alright? And you're gonna see like, oh, well, how can I get the Juggernaut then if that door is closed? I need my jug, Golly. What the hell? Well, actually, if you go upstairs and you take the gondola, you can actually go down to the docks too. So you can still get Juggernaut and go down to the docks and get your precious Tommy gun, but you're going to have to walk all the way around the map to do it. But it is totally worth it because this spot absolutely rapes. What me and my friends were doing is we were having 2 people watch the hole on the 3rd section up where zombies come out of. And then the only other place zombies come from is the top of the staircase. So we would have 2 people watch the top of the staircase and kill them while they're coming down. But as you can see, we were getting a little overrun right now at this point in the game, and they were forcing us back into the next section. But the good thing about this strategy is, even if you get pushed back in the next section, there's still another section behind you can fall back into too. So the chances of you dying with 4 people on this strategy is pretty slim, especially if you have the upgraded Hell's Redeemer. It's the Hell's Retriever, but when it's upgraded it turns blue and it's called the Hell's Redeemer. Hell's Retriever to Hell's Redeemer. And if you get the upgraded Tomahawk and each of your teammates have it, it makes life a whole lot easier at this strategy because it saves you ammo and it saves your asses because it kills like every zombie in sight. So I would definitely suggest getting this Tomahawk for your squad. If you plan on using this strategy, it will help you out tons. And I would also suggest trying to get the Golden Spork, because the Golden Spork is really good for the person that's watching the hull, because they can just keep knifing up until round 33 and it's a 1-hit. So that's really good to get for this strategy too. But this gameplay actually took us like 5.5 hours, I think. And one of my teammates was actually bitching because the game was taking too long. And then, like, when we were like 2.5 hours into it, all I would hear like every 10 minutes is like, oh, I gotta go write this paper for school. And all I'm thinking is like, yo, this is something you should think about before you start a zombie game with Golly and Ultimate Gilly, okay? Because we're going for high rounds. That's just how we roll. And we were trying for round 40, but apparently the zombie had other plans for us and decided to die in the middle of the round. So it is what it is. We made it to round 38. I'm still happy of this run, and I hope you guys can use this strategy too and try to beat my score with 4 players. Alright, so the next strategy for this map I want to show you is actually a rape train on the San Francisco bridge. Now if you don't know how to get to the San Francisco bridge, watch my other video. I show you where to locate all 5 plane parts and craft the plane and send yourself to this island to pack a punch. But once you get to this island, there are no weapons you can buy here, so you're basically shit out of luck when it comes to ammo, unless you have a gun that hasn't been pack-a-punched yet. Then obviously you could just pack-a-punch it and get more ammo for it. But if that's not the case, then the only ammo you're going to have is the Tomahawk and a knife if you have that, if you run out of ammo. So the Tomahawk would help this strategy a lot, and it's pretty easy to do because there's basically just a few like crates or whatever in the middle, and then other than that it's a wide open area here. So you can just run around and train them all up and then spray them all down and wait for the next horde to spawn in, and then you should be good to go and just keep running this rape train for as long as you want to get to a high round until you run out of ammo. Then you're probably going to have to go back to the main island and get some more ammo, and then you could come back to this train if you really like it. The next strategy I want to show you guys is a rape train spot inside of the showers. Now this spot was in my gameplay of me going around 29 solo on this map, and a lot of you might remember it from that. But this strategy is pretty easy as long as you leave the door to the upper stairs closed and you enter this room through the tunnels, and you can basically just run around here. I would highly suggest a ray gun so you can take out Brutus really easily, or I would recommend the upgraded Blundergat or Acid Gat upgraded fully, because that will save your life so many times, especially in this strategy. If you get trapped in a corner, you can just spray it at the wall, have all the zombies run that way for a second, you can escape quick. Because that will happen to you in this strategy. I mean, there are just like sheets with dead bodies on it that you kind of have to work your way around, and sometimes your body can get pinned on one of them, but as long as you're smart about it and you try to clear that, you try to clear it before a zombie is able to trap you there, then this rape train works out pretty well. You just got to be on your game with sprinting and stuff, and if you don't think you're gonna make it, you still have to make it, because if you turn around there's gonna be a rape train behind you. You don't want to run into that. So I would recommend the ray gun. So if there is something in front of you, you can just mow it down with the ray gun really quick and move along with your merry day. But it doesn't really matter, whatever gun you feel like works best for you, then be my guest, go ahead and use that. But I would recommend the ray gun and the upgraded Acid Gat for the strategy. Now the last rape train spot I have to show you is inside of the cafeteria. Now this is one of my favorite on the map because the mystery box is sometimes located here, and there's a trap, and there's a spot where you can craft the zombie shield in this room, and there are claymores, and it's a beastly rape train area. And you can grab the spoon that you can then turn into the golden spoon in this room. So this room is basically stacked with everything. So I mean, if you do get all the parts for the zombie shield, you see that crafting table that's right behind me right now. If you go up to that, you can hold X and purchase it for 2,000, and then you can build the zombie shield on that. So if you find all the parts for the zombie shield, you can just keep getting a zombie shield off that table right there every time it breaks, and you can just run a train for days here. So this is really easy to do. It's a bit wider of a rape train than some of the other ones. Like this rape train feels wider to me than the showers, so you should have a bit more luck surviving here. And a weapon I would suggest for this is actually the MP5. I would have taken a left right there, and you go out into the main like prison cell area. There's an MP5 right there on the wall, and if you want, you could just buy an MP5 and keep replenishing your ammo with that whenever you run out. But I don't need to, because I think in every single one of these clips I got a max ammo, which is pretty crazy. So that's just how I roll. Zombies like giving me drops on this map. I don't know what it is. Just seem to be getting good luck on this map, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe to my channel for more zombies, and let me know in the comments section how these strategies work out for you. And until next time, guys, peace!
Any more of you goons want to see out his fields?